and welcome to our another session of Prelims Pulse. Aji ami basically Ahom Kingdom cover korim, which will fall under Assam paper GS5, and I will also explain you the answers. So let's proceed. Okay, so let's start with our first question. Our first question to Ihoi. What it says is, consider the following questions about Suhumung. So it's a very direct question. They're asking about Suhumung out here. Okay, Pratham Ihoi argument to statement to Suhumung was a contemporary of King Vishwahingha. Second, Suhumung defeated the Kacharis in 1526 and called them Thapita Sanchita. It was during the reign of Suhumung that Tugril Khan attacked Leaden expedition. Aru yesterday last Suhumung defeated the Sutias during his reign. Okay, so etia yak amak ki bisaribo koise, find the incorrect statement. So yate not the correct statement but the incorrect one. So yate ami yate bisaru ki incorrect statement kuntu hoy. So prothom statement to ki koise ki Suhumung was a contemporary king of Vishwahingha. Vishwahingha kun asile? He was the king, he was a king of Koch kingdom, and he is the father of whom? Naranarayan Aru Silarai. Okay, so Vishwahingha was a king of Koch. He was a Koch king, and he was the father of Naranarayan and Silarai. And it is true that he and Suhumung, they were contemporaries. Okay. Suhumung defeated the Kacharis and called them Thapita Sanchita. It is true. It was Suhumung basically bahut besi pratapi asil. Okay, he was one of the Ahom kings june nijor boundary to bahut agole extend korisile aru junbur tekhetlokor contemporary kingdoms asile ba rulers asile, for example the Kacharis hok, the Sutias hok, sob hokoluke Suhumunge nijor under anibole successful hoisile. Okay, so it is true. So Suhumunge ki korisile? He defeated the Kacharis aru tate Kacharis kingdom to annex kori pine tate kak bohaisile eta notunke post create kori Morongi Khwa Guhai buli eta post create kori tate govern koribole pathaisile. Then during the reign of Suhumung, Tugril Khan led an expedition. Now this is incorrect. Okay, it was not Tugril Khan but it was Turbak Khan. Okay, during the time of Suhumung, it was Turbak who led an expedition. Prothom obosthat Turbak Khane defeat kori disile, mane Ahome bahut beage defeat hoisile. Ahoms lost a very capable commander whose name is Prasengmung. Hoine, he is the husband of whom? Mulagabharu. Okay, so the Ahoms lost Mulagabharu. They lost whom? Prasengmung during the battle with Turbak Khan. So, a sentence to wrong hoy. Because out here, it shouldn't be Tugril Khan, but it should be Turbak. Then, Suhumung defeated the Sutias during his reign. It is true. Suhumung e kar logot was during the reign of Nitipal. Okay, and his wife whom? Hati Hadhini. Jak ami, we give her he has a very high status in our Assamese culture because of her sacrifice and her patriotism towards her kingdom. So, Suhumung was the one who annexed the Sutia kingdom. Okay, our tar jagat kak pohaisile Hodia Khwa Guhai. Our Hodia Khwa Guhai kun asile prothom Prasengmung asile. Okay, so yate incorrect statement kuntu hobo? The third one. So the answer is B, which is 3 only. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide. Next slide ki koise. So the next question is, Suhumung shifted the capital to Gorgaon and thus called the Gorgoya Raja. Then Suhumung was the first Ahom king to use firearms. He created the post Morongi Khwa Guhai. He was also the first to celebrate Durga Puja. So what are they asking from us again? They are asking to find the correct statement. So the demand here is to find which one of these is correct. So the first statement the key koi that he was the one who shifted to capital where? Gorgaon. Well, this is a wrong answer. Okay, a statement to wrong hoy. It was not Suhumung who shifted, but he shifted where? Bokota. আৰু বকতা কোট আছিলে দিহিং নদীৰ কাষত আছিলে পাৰত আছিলে তাৰ সেই কাৰণে আমি সুহুংমুঙক কি বুলি কওঁ দিহিঙীয়া ৰজা বুলিও কওঁ okay so a statement to wrong হয় then comes another statement Suhumung was the first Ahom king to use firearms it is true Suhumung hoy he is the first Ahom king to use firearms but he is not the first king that covers the area of Assam to use Ahom king to use firearms okay it was the Sutiyas who used firearms even before the Ahoms so jetia Ahom loke Sutiya kingdom ok annex korile tetia bahut kini firearms pale so jetia Turbok khane you know attack korile invade koribole chesta korile it was this firearms that they got from the Sutiya kingdom that they used it against the battle with Turbok okay he created the post Morongi Khwa Gohai it is true Suhumung did create the post Morongi Khwa Gohai tekhetluke jetia Kosari kingdom annex korisile tumar he Dimapuror pine okay there is a place in and around Golaghat area Morongi buli koa jai he Morongi area tote he post to jetia he Suhumung create korile he then named it as Morongi Khwa Gohai okay he was the one who Morongi Khwa Gohai ki korisile jontu notunke area annex korisile Kachari kingdom or that area Morongi Khwa Gohai saisile okay he was the first to celebrate Durga Puja again this is a wrong answer okay a statement to wrong hoy it was not Suhumung but it was whom Pratap Hingha Senfa so Senfa court celebrate korisile first time in a place here Hibohagor okay Hibohagor korisile so a statement to wrong hoy again a statement to wrong hoy kintu a statement duta correct hoy so what are we looking for now for the correct statement he kane amar answer to ki hobo 2 and 3 aur yate 2 and 3 kuntu koise C that is answer C okay so this a question to answer hobo C all right so now let's move on to the next question now the third question is consider the following statement about whom Suklengmung yate ki koise yat Turbok Khan led an expedition during the reign of Suklengmung he created a new post Bopatra Gohai he was also known as Khora Raja Aruki was also known as Khora Raja it was during his reign Shankardev's son-in-law Khori was captured and executed yat amak ki bisaribo koise take the correct statement so yate yat amak juntu correct statement hoy hetu bisaribo koise okay so let's go with the first statement we ki koise Turbok Khan led an expedition during the reign of Suklengmung now mo olop agote koi goislo ki Turbok Khan kar time of invade korisile it was in the time of Suhumung Suklengmung's father okay he created a new post Borpatra Gohai eta Borpatra Gohai post tu Suklengmunge kora nai Suhumunge korisile so when what happened jetia apun Prasingmung battlefield dhukale okay Munagabur battlefield dhukale who was the one who won the battle for the Ahoms it was the Borpatra Gohai or the first Borpatra Gohai kon asile Honseng Borpatra Gohai okay Honseng Borpatra Gohai or a post to kune create korisile it was created by Suklengmung's father Suhumung okay so Honseng Borpatra Gohai played a very important role in defeating Turbok Khan okay he is one of the greatest warrior that the Ahom kingdom has ever produced he was known as Khora Raja now again this is a wrong statement okay this is a wrong statement and so is this a wrong statement Khora Raja Suklengmung nasile it was Suklengmung's son okay who was known as a Khora we will learn about him too in later portion so etu jani thwa ki etu Suklengmung was not known as Khora Raja it was basically his son the next king who would come after Suklengmung Then it was during his reign Shankardev's son-in-law Hari was captured and executed. It is correct. Okay, by the time ki hoisile tetia Suklengmungor time ot laheke Shankardevar jontu influence hoy bahi goi asile, which was something that Suklengmung did not like. Okay, there were a large number of followers who wanted and who were following and were very much influenced by Shankardev and his preachings. So Shankardev kenake maribole napai tekhete he caught his son-in-law Hari and Hari was killed. Okay, so yat amak ki koribo koise yate correct statement to bisaribo koise. So which will be the correct statement? It will be number 4. So number 4 kuntu ase D only. So the answer is 4. Okay, so now let's go to the question. Yet let's see. Consider the following statement. Okay, Pratap Singha was also called Buddhi Swarganarayan. Aru ki koisile Budha Raja. He introduced 2 new posts, Borborua Aru Borfukon. Again, Pratap Singha defeated the Kacharis and renamed their capital as capital city to what? As Kirtipur. Okay. Then it was during his reign the Ahoms came into the direct clash with the Mughals. And what are they asking? What is the question demanding here? Is state the correct statement. So which are the correct statement out here? So this is correct, right? Pratap Singha was known by many names. Okay, but the first is that his Ahom name was what? Tusenfa. Okay, and since bahut boyohot tekhet jetia raja hoisile, to hekane tekhetok Budha Raja buli koisile aru Buddhi Swarganarayan buliu koisile. Karon he was also very learned and very wise. Okay. Then he introduced 2 new posts, Borborua and Borfukon. Even that is correct, isn't it? Because you know Borborua, Momai Tamuli Borborua and both the duos. Okay, Momai Tamuli, the team, both of them. Pratap Singha and Momai Tamuli were one of the greatest duos that we have in Ahom history. Why not? Both of them bahut besi they accomplished a lot. Amar administration to change kori dile. Why not? Amar kingdom or bahut khini bhal bostu introduce korile tekhetloke bahut self sufficient kori dile. Okay, they made the villages very self sufficient. They introduced spike system. So ami hebur bostu will study about it eventually. Then Pratap Singha defeated the Kacharis and renamed their capital city to Kirtipur. Now this is a very wrong statement. It was not Pratap Singha who defeated the Kacharis, but it was the Kacharis who defeated Pratap Singha. Okay, so tetia he rajajon asile Indranayan buli, he rajajone jetia Pratap Singha defeat korile, tekhete ki korile, the Kachari king, he took the name Indra Pratap Narayan aru capital city ki asile tetia Maibong asile. And to celebrate the victory day, what did he do? He renamed Maibong into Kirtipur. Okay, so this is a wrong statement and all these are correct. Yeah, aru ki koise? It was during his reign the Ahoms came in direct clash with the Mughals. Yes, this is a very correct statement. Karon tetialoke Kuch kingdom, who was acting as a buffer kingdom between the Ahoms and the Mughals, declined. And what happened? The adha junbu area asile bahut khini Mughals e loi loisile aru bahut khini area olop Ahom under to ahi goise. So he karone they came under the direct they came in direct contact and the clashes between the Ahoms and the Mughals, because both of them were very powerful by this time, and the conflicts started. Okay, so yat amak koise state the correct statement. Now which is the correct statement? This is correct, and this is 1, 2 and 4. So 1, 2 and 4 ami kot pao in B. So the answer is B out here. Now the next question is, spike system was devised by Momai Tamuli. Momai Tamuli kun asle? He was the first Borborua. Okay, the post was created by whom? By Pratap Singha, Tusenfa. Okay, Under this system, every adult male of 10 to 50 years of age rendered services. The pike system was divided into two classes. One is Kangri and the other one is Chamua pikes. The state allotted 5 puras of Gamati to the pikes. And what are they asking to find us here? State the incorrect statement. Okay, so let's see. What are the incorrect statements? It is true that pike system was devised by whom? It was devised by Momai Tamuli Borbura in the year 1609. Okay, in the year 1609, it was Momai Tamuli Borbura who devised this whole system, which is called pike system. Kejon thake eta gutot kejon pike thake 4 jon. Okay, so it will be 4 pikes. Aro ami we call this as gut. Under this system, every adult male of 10 to 15 years of age rendered services. It is true that adult male did render services to the state. Kintu kothato etu hol 10 nohoy 15 years asile. Okay, jar boyok 15 years and above hoy till the age of 50 ekhetlukehe service render korisile. Okay, so after 50 no, and before 15 no. So this is somewhere it's wrong. Karon yete 10 dise, it's not 10 years of age, but it was 15 years of age. And trust me, it was a very strict, it was a very rigid system. Kunubai jodi lukai thoi die aru nokoy ba able bodied male thake. Okay, it has to be an able bodied. Jodi kabar olop issue ase, olop disability ase ba kiba ase, they did not have to render any services. Or kunubai jodi hotrot join korise ba kiba tekheloko nalage koribole, and there are others also, we'll talk about it later. Into 10 years nohoy. Okay, 15 years of age. Aru jodi kunubai lukai thoi die nokoy ki amar ghorot 15 boykhia lora eta ase, hole bahut strict punishment. So nobody kind of hid anyone out there, which is a potential pike. The other thing is that pike system moi je koisu bahut rigid ase, kitu eta bostu bhalu asile, aru this is also one of the reason why pike system is one of the reason why Ahom kingdom bahut upor isileo, aru also Ahom kingdom or potono hoisile, one of the reasons pike system par karone. Okay, because it was a rigid system, people could not do what they wanted to do as per their wishes. For example, if somebody wanted to become an artist or a singer or whatever you say, pike system under tekhelokok ji kaam dia jabo hetwe koribo lage. So imagine somebody is going on a battlefield, again that person comes back when there is no war, no battle, comes back and goes on for construction services. Enekei mane tekhelokor mane nije nijoke aru agbahai nia individual levelot eku upay nasile. Then the pike system was divided into two classes, Kangri and Chamua. Now the Kangri were just the normal pikes who rendered their services. Okay, hoyto battlefield jabo, kiba construction work lagibo, ba kiba manufacturing kamot lagi jabo. For example, artilleries bonua, ba kiba ebur bonua. Okay, so hebur Kangri pikes asil. And then comes the Chamua pikes. So the Chamua pikes were little of high birth, mane olop aristocratic class asil. Okay, they were rich, they were merchant class henokwa. So Chamua pikes did not have to render any physical services as such. Nije goi pine kwat battlefield ba construction hebur tekhetloke lagibo nalagisile. What the Chamua pikes did is that they used to pay. 3 taka eta eneke di die eta commutation fee, and they were good to go. So what happened, the Chamua pikes tekhetloke nije merchant jundu business tekhetlokor nije sai, and in lieu of their services, okay, just like any other pikes, a Kangri pike, they used to pay a commutation fee of 3 rupees. The state allotted 5 puras of Gamati to the pikes. It is true, the state did allow Gamati, but it was not 5 puras. It was 2 puras. Okay, our a Gamati to juntu hoy to arable land hoy, and this was not hereditary but transferable nasile. Ki ejon paike, you know, once he is done, he has transferred it to his son. Henoka nohoy. The pikes cannot do that. Neither it was transferable. কি এজন পাই কি হিজন পাই কি কৈছে কি সোৱা মই মোক নালাগে আৰু এই গামাটি মই তোমাৰে ট্ৰান্সফাৰ কৰি দিছো এনেকেও নহয় the pies did not have that kind of power okay so তেখেতলোকক যেতিয়া দিয়া গৈছে দুইপুৰা গামাটি তেখেতলোকৰ ওচৰতে থাকিব আৰু কিমান দিনলৈকে থাকিব হেতু ষ্টেটে ডিসাইড then the out here আমাক কি বিচাৰিব কৈছে state the incorrect statement okay the incorrect statement ইয়াতে কি আছে এইটো correct হয় this is incorrect because 10 years নহয় 15 years হয় this is correct and this is incorrect incorrect why it should be 2 so we have two incorrect statements here one is 2 and the other one is 4 so 2 and 4 quote ase in B so the answer here is B all right so the next question out here is match the following so we have to match them according to their names and the titles that they have and answer ki hoy Sudangfa kun asile Sudangfa was the Pamoni Kuar okay Pamoni Kuar kun hoy he was the son of Tau Khamti I hope you know the story of Tau Khamti and his two queens he had two queens the elder one and the younger one that you know conspiracy kori meli tekhetok mrityudond dia goisile kintu ki hol tunbur ministers asile bor gohai bura gohai since she was pregnant they didn't want to kill her and they let her go okay lukai meli they helped her to escape and she gave birth to a son whose name was Sudangfa ar bahut bosor pisot jeta Ta Khamti minister blake conspiracy eta kori meli assassinate korile tar pisot bahut bosor loke eku eneke since Tau Khamti the older queen she did not have any child so hekane kono roja poa nasile heneke finally after almost like 12 years tekhetloke Sudangfa bisari pale and since Sudangfa was brought up by a Bamun family by a Brahmin family hekane he is known as the Pamoni Kuar okay then comes Susenfa kun hobo etia Susenfa hobo Prajapati now you know who is Susenfa Pratapsingha or Pratapsingha like I said he is known by many names okay ki naam asle tekhetor Budha Raja boli kau because olo boyokhot tekhet you know olo boyokhot tekhet he took the throne then ami Buddhi Swarga Narayan boliu kau since you know he was not like any other prince bur ki hoy khub besi 20 years 21 years ot tekhetlok raja boni jay hoy nai so they're young and অলপ কেতিয়াবা ৰেশ ডিসিশনো লয় কিন্তু ফাইন লয়ছিলে বহুত ভাবি চিন্তি কিবা এটা ডিসিশন আৰু সেই কাৰণে তেখেতক কি বুলি কয় বুদ্ধি ভগৱান স্বৰ্গনাৰায়ণ বুলিও কয় আৰু দি আদাৰ নেম অলসো হি হ্যাড এজ what Prajapati Pratapsingha এটো কাৰণে কোৱা যায় because he is someone who had great interest in elephants এটো কোৱা যায় কি that he captured almost thousands of elephants যাক তেখেতে নিজৰ প্যালেছত ৰাখিছিলে he used to take care of them he used to train them so and he had a lot of knowledge about the elephant he karne the other name that he is known as is Prajapati so Susenfa ki naam asle Pratapsingha Buddhi Swarganarayan then you have Budha Raja Susenfa and then Prajapati okay tar pisot ahile kun Suramfa ki hobo Bhoga Raja Suramfa kun asile Suramfa asile Susenfa's son Susenfa has two sons okay one of the son was Suramfa মানে Pratapsingha pisot kun ahile শাসন ভাৰ লবলে Suramfa ahile kintu kotha to etu hol Suramfa he was not a very capable ruler for bhal nasile tekhetor rule okay to he karone ki korile tekhetor juntu শাসন কাল hoy hagi dile to he karone tekhetok Bhoga Raja boli koy do not confuse him with Bhogonia Raja okay this too has a very complete different meaning okay Bhoga Raja because tekhetor juntu throne hoy ba reign hoy okay his tenure he juntu শাসন asle bhangi dile he karone because he could not do it he was not very capable or competent like his father okay so he karone Bhoga Raja boli koy then comes Sutamla jak আমি কি বুলি কওঁ ভগনীয়া ৰজা বুলি কওঁ নাও সুতামলা কোন আছিলে জয়াধ্বজ সিংহ জয়াধ্বজ সিংহৰ টাইমত কি হৈছিলে ট্ৰিটি অফ গিলাধাৰী ঘাট মনত পৰিছেনে মীৰ জুমলা ইনভেশন এটো হৈছিলে so এতিয়া কি হৈছিলে just because he is known as ভগনীয়া ৰজা do not think that he is incapable or incompetent এটা incident হৈ গল যাৰ কাৰণে he got this title history remembers him as a ভগনীয়া ৰজা কিন্তু তেখেত হেনমানো এনেকুৱা এলাপেছা নাছিলে তেখেতো বহুত প্ৰতাপী আছিল কিন্তু এই ইনসিডেন্টৰ কাৰণে তেখেতৰ এই টাইটেলটো পৰি গল কাৰণ তেখেতে during the time of Mir Jumla he had fell so it is Sutamla and the other name Hindu name that he has is Jayadhwaj Singha okay so we got the answer for this question monot thakibo na etia okay now let's move on to the next number 7 is treaty tato ako amak ki bisaribo koribo koise match the following so what is the correct answer here treaty of Giladhari Ghat ka time ot hoisile during the time of Jayadhwaj Singha mo olop dei agote koi goisu Jayadhwaj Singha ami tekhetok di what is the other name that we know as he is also known as a Bhogoniya Raja now etu ki hoisile during the time when Mir Jumla attacked Ahums faced a huge defeat কিন্তু এটো কথা হয় কি Mir Jumla হেতিও বহুত সাফার কৰি আছিল just you know it started raining floods হৈ গল communications ভাঙি গল কিন্তু Jayadhwaj Singha এটো কথা গম পোৱা নাছিলে তেখেতৰ যোন মিনিষ্টাৰ হয় অতন বৰগোহাঁই তেখেতে জানিছিলে কি আৰু অলপ যদি টাইম দিয়ে probably জিমান হেভি you know war indemnity pay কৰিব লগিয়া হল during this treaty of Giladhari Ghat তেতিয়া ইমান আমাৰ কৰিলো হল হেতেন but since Jayadhwaj Singha was in a hurry he wanted to get over with it so that he can return back to the capital they sat down together for treaty of Giladhari Ghat and ki loss hoy gosile his 6 year he had to give his 6-year-old daughter hoy nai tak ami Ramani Gaghoru boli janu aru বহুত খিনি mo tipam rajar jundu prince hoy baki dangor beleg junbur noble family prince bur asile mane lora bur asile ebur di pothai dibo logaya hol okay he had to send his little daughter to the Mughal harem however later she also becomes the queen of whose son Aurangzeb's son Azam Tara hoy ne okay then so treaty of Giladhari Ghat ka time ot hoisile Jayadhwajor time ot hoisile okay then battle of Alaboy ka time ot hoisile tumar battle of Alaboy hoisile during the time of Chakradhwaj Singha okay so what happened Jayadhwaj Singha died and the throne was taken over by whom his cousin Chakradhwaj Singha Chakradhwaj Singha ahi pine gom pale ki enoka bahut kin issue hoi goisile juntu Jayadhwaj Singha mane bhalke agore check kora nasile jeneke Jayadhwaj Singha did not kind of make any ki koy ally okay baki junbur kakhor kingdoms bur asile eneke strong allies eneke tekhete Jayadhwaj Singha form kora nasile so probably jodi olop allies eneke form korile heten iman beake defeat nohol heten ahomor so etia ki hol so once Mir Jumla golge okay treaty of Giladhari Ghat hol and Mir Jumla returned but Mir Jumla could never reach home Bengal he tried to go to Bengal but he could not reach there halfway he died okay so he died halfway so jitia Aurangzeb gom pale ki Mir Jumla nai to again Aurangzeb sent whom Ram Singh pothai dile and Ram Singh he again came to capture invade the areas juntu Mir Jumla agote capture kori thoi goisile okay kintu karon once Mir Jumla was gone the Ahom took over the areas again তাৰপিছত battle of Alaboy কি হৈছিলে কি এতিয়ালৈকে লাচিত বৰফুকন আহি গৈছে the picture Lasit was there in the picture and what happened Ram Singh he challenged Chakradhwaj Singha for one-on-one battle okay karon ki hoisile Ahomor war tactic was different and the Mughals were also different guerrilla warfare juntu hoy basically the Ahoms were expertise in guerrilla warfare aru Ram Singh Alaboy was a place juntu plain asile okay it was not meant for guerrilla warfare aru juntu man to man combat hoy the Mughal army they were expertise in that so what did Ram Singh do he challenged for man to man combat, মানে one on one combat with him. চক্ৰধ্বজ সিংহই ক'লে why should I go and মই কিয় গৈ পিনে ৰাম সিংহৰ লগত এনেকে লাগো, ৰাম সিং তো কোনো ৰজা নহয় and মইতো ৰজা হয়, কিন্তু তথাপিও হেতু কথা কৈতো দিলে, but then he was losing patience. Okay, অলপ খং উঠি আছিলে, বাকি লাচিত হেদিও এনেকে ক'লে কি নাই ঠিকে কৰিলে যি কৰিলে বাৰু, but চক্ৰধ্বজ সিংহ he got very impatient. What he started doing is he said ki go and fight this battle. Lasit or hoy ba Oton Borgohai bahut bujaisileo ki you know this is not our area of expertise, we do not fight that way, this is not our forte. But since Chakradhara Singha was not ready to listen, finally the Ahom army jumped into the battle of Alaboi, and what happened, 10,000 army into Ahom army, they lost their life. So it was a grave defeat for the Ahoms. Both demoralized হৈ গৈছিলে লাচিত হেতু, তাৰপিছত অটন বৰগোহাঁই বুজালে, and then later we know what happened, the Ahoms won the other battle, the greatest battle, battle of Horaighat. Okay, so battle of Alaboi was a great defeat for the Ahoms. বহুত men, they lost a lot of men out there, so that was one of the saddest chapter of Ahom history. তাৰপিছত কি আহিলে, Treaty of তাৰপিছত আহিলে Battle of Itakhuli. Battle of Itakhuli কাৰ টাইমত হৈছিলে, গদাধৰ সিংহ বা গদাপানী. Okay, কোন আছিলে গদাধৰ সিংহ, he was the husband of whom, জয়মতী. এতিয়া Battle of Itakhuli কি হ'ল, যেতিয়া লাচিত ঢুকালে, okay, after হৰাইঘাট battle হৈ যোৱাৰ পিছত যেতিয়া লাচিত ঢুকালে, তাৰপিছত কি হ'ল, বহুত কনস্পিৰেচি ষ্টাৰ্ট হৈ গ'ল, তাহেকে পলিটিক্যাল ইনস্টেবিলিটিও ষ্টাৰ্ট হৈ গ'ল হেতু টাইমতে. তো যেতিয়া লাচিত ঢুকালে, লালুক খুৰা বৰফুকন যোনে লাচিতৰ ককাইক আছিলে, he made a pact, a secret pact with the Mughals, that you know what, you can take Guwahati, but I should have, but power মোক লাগে. Okay, so he took the post of Borfukon and Guwahati was given to the Mughals, and they came and overnight they captured and killed Oton Borgohai. এতিয়া কি হ'ল, তাৰপিছত যেতিয়া আহিলে, so Godapani, when he came, there was heavy political instability. So Godapani was responsible to bring stability back to the Ahom kingdom. কাৰণ political instability বহুত হৈ গৈছিলে, দেবেৰা হাজৰিকা হেতি আহিছিলে, লালুক খুৰা হেতি আছিলে, যোনে অলপ কাবাক বেয়া পালেই মাৰিয়ে পেলায়. ওকে, তো কি হৈছিলে, ডিফেক্টো ৰুলাৰবোৰ বেছিভাগ মিনিষ্টাৰ্ছবোৰ হৈ গৈছিলে, আৰু যোনবোৰ আহোম মনাৰ্কছ আছিলে, ফৰ এক্সাম্পল দ্য প্ৰিন্স এণ্ড দ্য কিংছ, এইবোৰ ডিজুৰে ৰুলাৰ্ছ নিচিনাহে হৈ আছিলে, পাৱাৰ এনে একো নাছিলে, খালি নামতহে, কিন্তু গোটেই পাৱাৰ এক্সিকিউট কোনে কৰি আছিলে, বৰফুকন, লালুকচোলা বৰফুকন হেতে বা দেবেৰা হাজৰিকা হেতে, সেইবোৰে কৰি আছে. তো যেতিয়া গদাপানী আহিলে, হি ক্লিনড দ্য চিষ্টেমটো পুৰা ক্লিন কৰি দিলে. And the first thing that he do, as soon as Lora Rajak mari meli throne to lower pisot, the first thing he did is to get Guwahati back. So to gain Guwahati back, titia ki korile, he went on for this battle of Itakhuli. Okay, battle of Itakhuli, and they won. The Ahoms won. They recaptured Guwahati. And then comes the last, what is Treaty of Okhrar Ali. Treaty of Okhrar Ali কাৰ টাইমত হৈছে, এতিয়া চোৱা, প্ৰতাপ সিংহৰ টাইমত, মানে সুচেনফা আৰু মমাই তামুলী যেতিয়া আছিলে, এতিয়া অলপ আগতে মই যোনটো কৈছিলো, কি যোনটো বাফাৰ এৰিয়া আছিলে ন, কোচ কিংডম, তাহেকে সেই বাফাৰ জোনটো নাইকিয়া হৈ গ'ল. And Ahoms and the Mughals, they came under direct conflict. তো বহুত বছৰ কনফ্লিক্ট চলিলে. ফাইনালি যেতিয়া দুমুনি শিলা এনেকুৱা বেটলছ হ'ল, কিবা হ'ল, যোনটো আহোম জিকিছে, কিছুমান বেটলছত Mughal jikise, so finally both the parties, they were exhausted. Okay, they were tired, bahut resources lost whole, both the parties are. So etia ki korile, they came and they made a treaty, yesile, Treaty of Okhrar Ali. Amar from the Ahom side kun gol, Momai Tamuli gol, or Mughal side at kun ahile, Kochdar Alayar Khan boli manu ejon. Okay, and then this treaty was signed between the two kingdoms, that is the Ahoms and the Mughals. Okay, so here is the right answer. Kiki hobo, Treaty of Khilajari Ghat kar logot asile, sorry, Treaty of Khilajari Ghat was Jayadhos. Okay, Battle of Alaboi kar timeot hoisile, Chakradhara Singhor timeot hoisile, Battle of Itakhuli kar timeot hoisile, গদাপানী বা গদাধৰ সিংহ আৰু তৃতীয় অসুৰৰ আলি কাৰ টাইমত হৈছিলে প্ৰতাপ সিংহ সুচেনফা বুঢ়া ৰজা তোমালোকে যেনেকৈ okay now next question number 8 is consider the following statement কি কৈছে first statement এ কৈছে Krishnaram Nyayavagis was summoned to initiate গদাধৰ সিংহ initiate মানে হৰণ দিয়া ঠিক বা হৰণ লোৱা এটো Rudra Singha appointed Gayan Borua for what? Music and dance. Rudra Singha established trade with whom? With Tibet. Aru Karenghor was built by Rudra Singha. Select the incorrect statement. So the demand of this question is for us to find the incorrect statement. Etia Krishnaram Nyayavagis was summoned to initiate Godadhar Singha. So what happened? Since Godadhar Singha had two sons, right? Lai aru Lesai. So Lesai, he died. Okay, he died in a conflict when it comes to the throne. And then Lai, the elder one, jak ami ki boli janu? Rudra Singha boli janu. Okay, so it was not Godadhar Singha, but his son, Rudra Singha. Rudra Singha নিজৰ final years হত তেখেতে কাক summon কৰিছিলে বেংগলৰ এজন he was one of the pandits there a brahmin তেখেতৰ নাম কি হয় Krishnaram Nyayavagis এনেকেও পাবা Krishnaram Nyayavagis বুলিও পাবা Krishnaram Bhattacharya বুলিও পাবা even that is correct আৰু পৰ্বতীয়া গোখাই বুলিও পাবা So this is a sane person. Okay. So ki hol prothom bar ahile tetia Rudra by the time Krishnaram Bhattacharya reached Ahom kingdom Rudra Singha changed his mind and he was like oh moi matilu kintu etia to mor horon loa mon nai so Krishnaram Nyayavagis mane olop khong uthile manujon mane bahut upset hoi pine ঘুৰি গুছি গল আৰু তাৰ পিছতে মানে কেদিন মানৰ পিছত কি হল বহুত বেয়াকে ভূমিকম্প আহিলে অসমত আৰু সবে ভাবিলে কি মানে এই ৰুদ্ৰ সিংহই যে এনেকে ঘুৰাই পঠাইছিলে বামুণজনক সেই কাৰণে সাগে ভগৱানে তেখেতলোকক মানে পাপ দিলে মানে আৰু সেই কাৰণে ৰুদ্ৰ সিংহই এটো ভাবিলে কি is true probably he is really God's favorite আৰু তেখেতক দুখ দিয়া কাৰণে আজি আমাৰ গোটেই আহোম কিংডম ইমান বেয়াকে ভূমিকম্প দিলে গোটেই দলং বা গোটেই মন্দিৰ এবোৰ গোটেই ভাঙি তো সেই কাৰণে আকৌ সামন কৰিলে তেখেতক তো Krishnaram Nyayavagise কলে মই কিয় যাম প্ৰথমবাৰ গলো গৈ পিনে এনে হাল কৰা নিছাহে হল মোক এনে মই ঘুৰি আহিব লগিয়া হল ইমান দূৰৰ পৰা গৈ তো ৰুদ্ৰ সিংহই তেতিয়া কলে কি ঠিক আছে মই তো হৰণ লমেই আৰু মোৰ লৰা পাঁচজন লৰা আছে তেখেতলোকো আপোনাৰ আন্ডাৰতে হৰণ লব প্লাস যোনখন কামাখ্যা মন্দিৰ আছে he is going to be the chief brahmin there so এইবোৰ কথা যেতিয়া আকৌ গম পায় প্ৰস্তাৱ দিয়ে তো Krishnaram Nyayavagise ঘুৰি আহে সেকেন্ড টাইমৰ কাৰণে বাট বাই দা টাইম হি ৰিচড এণ্ড এভৰিথিং তেতিয়ালৈকে ৰুদ্ৰ সিংহ ঢুকাই যায় আৰু হৰণ লবলে এটো থাকিয়ে যায় so this is not Godadhar Singha it কোন হয় ৰুদ্ৰ সিংহ okay it was Godadhar Singha's son Rudra Singha appointed Gayan Borua for music and dance this is a correct Rudra Singha তেখেত বহুত ভাল পাইছিলে music and all in fact Rudra Singha was the first to introduce Mughal style dressing in Ahom court okay so Gayan Borua বুলি june music and art hebur kotha hikai ba jane ebur study kore etu eta post Rudra Singha banaisil then Rudra Singha established trade with Tibet so unlike his predecessors or unlike his ancestors Rudra Singha মানে নিজৰ kingdom to he was someone who liked to kind of go beyond his kingdom he wanted to see what is beyond the boundary of the Ahom kingdom he wanted to learn more about the cultures of the other kingdom so বহুত এনেকে মানুহ পঠাইছিলে okay so তেখেতে কি কৰে he used to send spies to different kingdoms এনেকে মানুহ who are going to learn about the culture and come and tell Rudra Singha so junbur ভাল পায় Rudra Singha is to adopt those kind of cultures and all and junbur বেয়া পায় he didn't Even though he did not study, he himself was illiterate, he sent boys to Bengal to learn Sanskrit. So Ridrohingha hetu hisabot bahut khini kam koriছে. Okay. Then Karenghor was built by Rudrohingha. Well, this is an incorrect statement. Rudrohingha Karenghor bonwa nasile, kintu Rudrohingha ki banaisile? Ronghor banaisile, hoy nai. But that's not the present day Ronghor. Present day Ronghor to kune banaisile? Promoter sorry, yes. Promoter Hingha banaisile. Kintu ki hoisile? Karenghor to banaisile tomar Rajeshwar Hingha. Now etia ki hoy jotu Ronghor asile, Rudrohingha jotu Ronghor banaisile etu mane kathere ba bahere hetu banaisile. So pisot ako bricks and Promoter Hingha rebuilt kol. Okay. So Karenghor, why was it built? It was built for administrative purpose and all, and it was built by whom? Rajeshwar Hingha. Etia yar answer amak ki bisaribo koise? Amak bisaribo koise tomar incorrect statement. Yat kuntu incorrect hoy? Correct hoy and etu incorrect hoy. But these two are correct. So it will be 1 and 4. Option number 1 and 4 are 1 and 4 code ase in option C. So here option C is the correct answer. Yeah. Number 9 ki koise amak? Lotakota Ron was fought during the reign of Pramotta Hingha. Manipuri princess was married to Rajeshwar Hingha. Rajeshwar Hingha also built the Tolatal Ghor. Rajeshwar Hingha gave out the highest number of land grants. And what is the demand of this question is? Select the correct statement. So out of all these 4 statements, amak kuntu bisaribo koise the correct statement. Okay. So we see the first statement. Yat ki koise Lotakota Ron was fought during the reign of Pramotta Hingha. Now this is a wrong statement. Lotakota Ron kar time ot hoisile Rajeshwar Hingha ase time ot. Ejon Manipuri raja asile Jaya Singha boli. So Jaya Singha time ot ki hoisile? Burmese invasion hoisile. Bahut digdar disile Burmese or junbur raja asile. So tetia ki hol, he asked for help to whom? Rajeshwar Hingha. He asked for help and imane strong powerful army asile tetia hetu homoy tumalage bhabitwa ki as soon as Rajeshwar Hingha nijor army pathaise. Okay, ami juntu kon Lotakota Ron, because jongole jongole goise nohoy lota baji gos ase kati kati jabologia hoise hekane ami Lotakota Ron boli kom. So as soon as the Ahom army went, the Burmese they came to know and they left. They fled. Mane kenoka powerful army hobo lagibo that ebar huni pinei mane polai joa. So hetu kar time ot hoisile Rajeshwar Hingha time ot hoisile. Aru as a token of appreciation, okay, karon as a token of mane iman help kora karone to ki korile tar jonor Manipuri princess asile Kuranga Noyani Rajeshwar Hingha logot biya di. They sent a Manipuri princess named Kuranga Noyani, and she was married off to whom? Rajeshwar Hingha, and she played a major role during Maurya rebellion. He was the one who kind of helped in conspiring against whom? The Maurya's leader, that is Raghav Moran. And so and what happened? So jetia bihu hoisile, bihu time ot jetia Raghav Morane hewa koribo loisile, that was the time he was killed, he was beheaded. So this thing hoisile, it was done with the help of Kuranga Noyani. Karon Raghav Morane, once he took the throne, what happened? He married Kuranga Noyani. Okay, so Kuranga Noyani became the wife of Raghav Moran and kind of stayed loyal to the Ahom kingdom still. And jetia chance pale, with her help, they killed Raghav Moran, who was the leader of the Maurya rebellion. Okay, you know, Borfukonar post loise. Etia that next you say princess was married off to Rajeshwar Hingha. So prothombar Rajeshwar Hingha logot biya patile, and then next time she was married off. Then again she was married off to Raghav Moran, and then later she was married off to whom? Lakshmi Hingha, who came after Rajeshwar. Then Rajeshwar Hingha also built the Tolatal Ghor. That is correct. Then Rajeshwar Hingha gave out the highest number of land grants. This is an incorrect statement. It was not Rajeshwar Singha who gave out the highest number of land grants, but it was done by whom? Shiva Singha. Shiva Singha was one who was, ardent follower of Shakta Hinduism. Okay, Shakta Hinduism is basically to do with sacrifice and all that. বহুত মানে তেখেত লোকে হেবোৰ sacrifice মানিছিল পৰি দিয়া প্ৰথাটো তাক কম আৰু throughout their tenure Ahom kingdomৰ 48 টা land grants দিছিলে আৰু 48 টা land grants মানে 19 টা খালি শিৱ সিংহয়ে দিয়া টাইমতে দিয়া গৈছিল so 19 out of 48 land grants. So the entire Ahom kingdom, mane Ahomor juntu reign period hoy 48 ta land grants dia goisle aru tar pora okole Shiva Singha 19. So he karone ami ki ko it was not Rajeshwar Singha but it was Shiva Singha who gave out the highest number of land grants. Okay, in the Ahom history. So they are asking us to find the correct answer here. The correct answer ki hobo ya, that is C. Why? Because yes, she was married. No, it has to be Rajeshwar Singha. He built the Tolatal Ghar. Yes, it is correct. And then Rajeshwar Singha gave out. No, it is not. This is Shiva Singha. Right? So yet answer, correct answer kuntu hobo amar the second and third. Second and third kuntu ahe in option B. Okay. So for this we have option. All right. So now the last question, or question number 10. The first Muamoria rebellion took place during the time of Lakshmi Singha. Okay, Muamoria Hotra was founded by Aniruddha Bhuya. Third statement to ki hoy, Lakshmi Singha sought help from East India Company to fight against the Muamorias. Captain Welch defeated the Muamorias and restored the Ahom monarch Gorinath Singha. And what are they asking us to find us? They are asking us to find the correct statement. So yet correct statement to Kiha Sasun. The first Muamoria rebellion took place during the time of Lakshmi Singha. This is a correct statement. Okay. The Muamoria rebellion juntu hoisle prothom baro karone the first phase it happened during the time of Lakshmi Singha. Kintu the resentment of the people did not just start with Lakshmi Singha. Food agote start hoy gusile mane sobse initiate to Godapaniye korisile karon Godapani jete power ahisile nohoy the first thing he did that he persecuted the Hotra people. Okay, bahut Hotra manu blakok anile dhorile marile keulia bhokot blakok ani joborjosti menial kam korale so manuhor monot already resentment humai gusile Ahom tumar monarchor karone tar pisot jete Shiva Singha ahile Kuleswari Kumari jone bahut beshi মানে Shakta into Bhakti. This is also a cult, a part of Hinduism, no? Shakta. June mane ei boli dia protha to june biswas kore. Teneke amar Shaivism ase jinto Shivok bahut beshi ki koy mane etu Shakta to ki mane tom boli dia mege hebur rituals bahut kore. Aru he Kuleswari ku kore junbur bhokot asile gukhais asile. Okay, so Hotror Gukhaigur asle joborjosti tekhetlokok anibo ani pine boli dia juntu test hebur food lobole dibo ba khabole dibo ba junbur nirmali hoy hebur khabole dibo junbur hanike nokore mane. Okay, so junbur neo Vaishnavism Honkodebe kat hoy gosle hetu nai manuhe mas mangkho khai nai boli ebur mane to hetu karone mane bahut kini resentment slowly gradually bahi goi asile and by the time Lakshmi Singha became the king it went out of hand. The Muamorias or others they couldn't tolerate it anymore. So finally they launched the first rebellion happened during the time Park to Kune disile P.T. Chandra Borborai. Okay, so aje etu time nohoy ami ebu discuss koribole it's a long discussion but just understand etu ka time start hoisle Lakshmi Singha time start hoisle and this is a correct statement. Tar pisot ahile the Muamoria Hotra was founded by Aniruddha Bhuya. Jak ami ki buli kau Aniruddha Dev buliu kau. Okay, Aniruddha Bhuya ba ami ekhetok Aniruddha Dev buli kau and this Hotra that mane people from every class caste they could join this hotra. It was open for all. Okay, so yate kono Brahmin class ba yate enke Shudra class ba hebur ekun asile. Once they enter the gate of this hotra, everybody was seen equally, treated equally. So he karne this hotra became very popular. Aru ei hotra to kuntu they were mane ihot ahisile kuntu Kal Hongati under ahisile. Okay, so hebur again there will be another a good discussion of karne. You can join us another day for this discussion. Kal Hongati juntu tar under a hotra Moamori hotra to form he ekhete Aniruddha deve diaisile. Okay, found korisile. Then Lakshmi Singha sought help from East India Company. Now etia ki hoisile ki Moamori rebellion imane bahi goisile ki first phase called second, but it was difficult for the Ahom monarchs to handle it. Aur bahut manu morile, bahut manu, so many Moamorias were killed. Okay, the road, the streets, the rivers were covered with blood and dead bodies. Tar pisotu mane tekhelokok rakhabo para nasile, because Moamorias doesn't only mean the people of the Moran or the Motok community. No, Moamoria rebellion bahut class or manu, bahut tumar even some of the Ahoms also joined the Moamora rebellion. The Kacharis joined the Moamora rebellion. The Sutiyas joined the Moamora rebellion. So people had a lot of resentment during that time. So whoever had, they joined. So he kind of bahut mass scale hoisile Moamora rebellion. So finally jetia noarile ke handle koribole Ahom monarch Lakshmi Singha nohoy. It was Gaurinath Singha who sought help. Okay, who sought help from East India Company and asked for help ki amak olop sepoys ba manu pothol ami handle koribo para nai. Etia who came? Captain Welch. And Captain Welch ki korile, he defeated the Moamoria, bostubur tate settle kori meli finally Ahom monarch Gaurinath Singha ako tronot bohai thoi ghuri gusi gol. So yate kuntu correct hobo. Itu correct hoy. This is also correct. This is incorrect, and this is correct. So the answer, since they are asking us for correct answer, the answer will be A. That is Moamoria. That is first. Itu 1, and then 2, and then 4. 1, 2, and 4 kar under kuntu hobo A. Answer A. So this is our for aji karne. Ami yate complete korim. Of course 10 answers is not enough, sufficient nohoy, but moi jiman paru explain kori disu jate at least revision hoi jay tumalokor. Okay, all right. So before we wind up this session, I just want to tell you that if you want to join us, amar kisman specialized courses ase june ami tumalage amar lokot jorito hoi thakibo pariba. So it is starting now. During this time, yes, a batch, the Ajaya batch will say, Karkane hoya, working professionals lago karne hoy. So the people who are already working, Tekeloko karne a batch to Ami Anisu, Ajaya batch. So we will be working, we will be learning and teaching them as per their convenience. Tekeloko time kitia mile, geneke mile, Ami hit about Tekeloko a coaching to do. Then tarpsor ahibo Agni batch. Agni batch will ekdom newcomers lago karne, completely new. Okay, so we will focus more on the foundation of this batch. Ami jiman paru tekheloko core to strong koribole sam. Of course, bakiburu ami in fact intermediate hok ba advanced level ko loi jam. Kintu Agni batch we will make sure that their foundation is very strong and clear. Okay. Then comes Akshay batch. Akshay batch karone hoy june already agote attempt korise. Hoyto prelims loke attempt korile, hoyto mains loke mane attempt korise. Okay, so Akshay batch is for them. Mostly will go from intermediate to advanced level, foundation level to since ami to mani thoi dim ki almost clear ase buli. So a Akshay batch bu kar karne hobo, the ones who have already attempted and they are again trying for more. And this is our number and email. You can always contact us, and in case kiba feedback ase ba kiba suggestion ase, please. Okay, thank you.